That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Actually, these aren't plastic pickles. These are Mount Olive. That's Popeye's favorite brand. Those of you that get that, you'll, never mind. This is my grandmother's sweet pickle recipe. And this is great because I love these. I can eat these any time of the year, but they're also great for putting together in little bundles and giving them out as presents to people over the holidays. If you have a mandolin, this becomes a little bit easier, like I'm doing here. Be very careful. I'm using a glove. I also have the piece that goes over this. If you don't have a mandolin, yes, you can by all means use just a regular knife and you'll get the same effect. I'm going to do this about a quart of kosher dill pickles. I don't want the hamburger chips. I don't want the bread and butter or anything like that. I simply want the kosher dills. Then we're going to have 2 cups of sugar. We're going to have a ½ cup of vinegar, 1 sliced onion, which we've got off camera, and I'll bring that in a little bit later. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed, mustard seed, caraway seed, and a clove of garlic, all in this one dish. Hopefully you can see that real well. And that's going to go in. Let me go ahead and slice these pickles. We'll get back when we're done. In case you're wondering, I've got them in about 1/4 inch. You can make them thicker or thinner, but try not to make them too thick because you really want the brine that we're going to make to go ahead and soak in there. They're going to be sitting in this pan for 3 days before they're ready, so this takes a little bit of time, but you don't have to do much other than stir them once or twice a day for the next 3 days. Yes, we threw away the pickle juice. That's the biggest question I always get. Do you keep the juice? Do you keep it? You can throw it away. You can drink it. Some people like to do that. Or you can even keep it for making gravies or other types of things when you're doing cooking. A lot of things you can do with pickle juice. Right now, I just threw it away to make it easier. Here we have the onions. These slices are much, much thinner. These are like paper thin because I really want the flavor of the onion to come out. I want it to all break up. And this is going to be delicious. It sounds evil, doesn't it? It's going to be delicious. That sounds more like Gomer Pyle. Golly. All right. Here we go with our spices. All right. We're going to put in a ton of sugar. I'm going to try and get it cover all of it as best I can. Of course, in the next few days while we're stirring, it's going to get mixed in there. Now this, oh, we get to use that word again, macerate. Yeah, we used that the other day for strawberries. But macerate is going to make a wonderful juice. And we're going to kickstart it with a little bit of distilled white vinegar. We've got our ½ cup here, and I'm just going to use that as liberally as I can and try and cover all of it. All right, there you have it. So the next step, I don't want to put this on camera because we can, but I'm going to look goofy doing this. We take a cling wrap or a cellophane wrap or a saran wrap. This is Glad Cling and Seal. I don't want them calling me going, that's not saran wrap. And then we're going to cover it and let it sit for the next 3 days. Of course, when we go to stir, we'll uncover it. Somebody's going to say, do you have to uncover it before you stir? Then I'm going to say, really? I mean, seriously? You're going to ask that question? Okay. All right. It can sit in your refrigerator if you like, or you can just set it out. I'm going to set it out on our dining room table, and I will pay attention to it every day, and then we'll come back and take pictures of it and more video in 3 days, so you can see in just a little bit how it comes out. 3 days later, I feel, I wanted to do a commercial like Lucy. It's a Vegevita vitamin, but instead, we're going to do Grandma's sweet pickles, okay? My aunt and I would just eat the pickles straight out of the jar. No muss, no fuss. But you can also put them on sandwiches. They go great on hamburgers. You can put them, let's get fancy, the charcuterie board. You remember how we used to pronounce that back in the 70s? Snack tray. That's what we called it. Now it's a charcuterie board. Oh, yes. Meantime, I hope you enjoy them as much as we have over the years. Thanks for watching.